Welcome back, everyone. My name is Zoe, and I am so amped to be back here bringing you the entertainment segment. And who better to start with than Freddy L? Welcome back.
Thank
Welcome,
you,
my dear.
thank you for having me.
Awesome. Now, I must tell you, I've seen your name on many a lineup and a schedule over the years, but I heard your voice for the first time recently. And the first thing that went through my head was this guy sounds like a modern Louis Armstrong. I couldn't even get over it. It just blew my actual mind. Insane.
Thank
I had to
you.
get you in here as soon as possible.
Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
Awesome. Well, what to do is before we get into everything that's been happening recently, because I think there's some really good stories that we don't want to miss out on. Let's go back a bit. What was it that got you into music, the inspiration?
I grew up in a township in Waterloo with my dad, and he used to play like jazz and stuff when he was a bit drunk, so I used to hate it. But like I don't know, like I ended up listening to it more than I wanted to. Like, so even when I was doing my chores, I'd be playing like the same records that I used to play.
Okay.
And that's how I fell in love with it.
Okay, so it's just always been there.
Yeah, it's always been there.
Okay, and that progression from just loving music to actually doing music, how did that happen?
I was like doing the typical things when I was growing up, like skateboarding, playing football, and all of that. And then I wanted to do something different. So a friend of mine had a guitar in their house. So I was like, bro, this would be cool to try. So I taught myself how to play guitar, like using YouTube and all of that stuff. And yeah, so, and then I used to play at church as well.
Okay.
And yeah.
All right, so now the music video that I saw, that wasn't just you, that was a collaboration. How did that come about?
So initially, a friend of mine, Boa Bosch, he runs an organization called Lift Love Utando. So he's all about like love and stuff. So he wanted African vibes in the record.
Okay.
So he sent me the beats after he'd written it and asked if I could contribute towards the song. So then I started writing in my bedroom studio.
Okay.
And I sent it back to him and he loved it. And then he also sent it to Gazelle. I think at the time he was in London.
Okay.
And then Boar was in Pretoria.
Wow.
So, and then he mixed and mastered it. I don't know with who, but yeah, there's a lot of artists that worked on that record.
I could tell.
And then he sent it back to me after it was finished. And then he told me, we're ready for the music video.
That's insane.
Which was weird because we
I
all
can
like in
imagine.
different locations. So
That's incredible.
yeah, so I shot my scene here in Durban, and he shot his scene in Pretoria, and Gazelle in London.
Okay. So now from what I could tell, it was one song in, what, 3 different languages?
Yeah, well, Xhosa and maybe 4 languages between Xhosa and Zulu. So English, Xhosa, Zulu,
Wow.
and Afrikaans.
That's absolutely insane.
Yeah.
What a collaboration, though.
It's
That's
crazy.
absolutely
I really
incredible.
enjoyed it. I sent him a message the other day. I was like, bro, we need to do another song, like maybe something a little bit poppy,
Yeah.
but still has
That
the elements
vibe.
of all cultures. Because that
Yes.
whole thing with that song was to celebrate our differences. Like you see, even like there's Xhosa dancing,
Yes.
there's Pantsula, and there's Afrikaans. Yeah, so it was a
That's
cool project.
phenomenal. What I love about it is that while watching it, you wouldn't think that there was this disconnect of recording audio from other ends of the world and recording visuals from all over the world. Because once it comes together, it just seems so like whole and one unit, and it just came together so well. It's a big accomplishment.
I think it's also because of the message behind it.
Yes,
It's just so cohesive.
That's phenomenal. All right. Well, other than that, are there any new projects coming up you'd like to tell us about?
I'm currently, well, I've been wanting to release music, so because every time I record, like I get over the song,
Okay.
then I like put it away, and then I work to it.
That is such a typical thing for musos,
yeah.
though.
So now I'm like, I was telling my producer we need to like revisit all the projects that we've been working on. So there's gonna be a weird wave of singles we're gonna release. Some like, when I'm saying weird, I'm talking in terms of genre. Some are like alternative, some are indie, some are semi hip hop, some are
That's awesome.
very acoustic. Yeah.
It's great. You're going to keep your fans on their toes then. That's awesome.
Hey,
Keeping
I
it
think I'm
fresh.
gonna confuse people.
Absolutely nothing wrong with that. I think if we're not keeping people on their toes, they're going to get bored.
Also, I
And
think it's gonna be me pushing myself to like actually being
Yes.
confident in releasing, because I'm hypercritical, like on myself and
yes.
my product. Yeah.
Yes, and pushing yourself out of your comfort zone a little
Yeah.
bit to try and push
Yeah.
into new boundaries and into new territory. That's so exciting. Absolutely love it. Now, for people who might want to see you, get in hold of you, anything like that, how can they go about that?
My Instagram handle is Freddy L Music. It's the same for TikTok. It's the same for Facebook and YouTube.
And
Yeah.
YouTube, yes.
Yeah. I do need subscribers.
Awesome, right? So
Yeah.
click, guys, click. Absolutely phenomenal. Thank you so much for
Thank
being
you.
here.
Thank
Please
you.
keep us updated with what you're doing, Freddie. I absolutely love hearing your voice, so we'd love to keep up with that. And you guys must stick around. We're going to be playing his music video at the end of the show, and you guys are going to love it as much as I do. So stick around. Thank you. We'll see you next time.